paper's nonfiction bestseller list. Monday, she hosted a book party at her Washington, D.C. home, and Book TV cameras were there. This is a half hour.
How are you?
Who's there? How are you, Talman?
Penny Babbitt, good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Bag outside, is there a place I can stash it?
Yeah, sure. How
Flowers for my wife.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find a place. If you need to go
We can tell
upstairs,
just in the way that's what I was afraid of.
Take it upstairs.
We had a great time with our whole family. And we took a big house. Beautiful house.
You look great.
I've never had a 2-week vacation.
Okay, she's around somewhere. I don't know, people are around looking for her. Anybody get a publisher to send a batch of
Hi, I'm Abe Poland.
Oh my gosh, hi.
Nice to see you.
Hi, I invited you that day in the elevator,
Congratulations.
but I didn't know if you remembered me.
Pardon me?
I invited you that day in the elevator, but I didn't know if you
Here
remembered
we are.
me. Yeah, that's fantastic. This is my Monsignor Duffy. How are you? It's nice to see you.
Good.
I'm so glad you came.
The hostess is out here.
I know. Did you see my mom?
did,
She's
yeah.
sitting
She
right
looks-
there.
she
And
looks
Tim
great.
is supposed to be here. So maybe Tim Russert. So
Oh, is
maybe
he?
we can get a group picture or something.
All right, good. Yeah.
Blessed Sacrament kids.
How about Chris? Is he going to make it?
Yeah, he's supposed to be stopping by too, hopefully. So we'll see.
I'll come say hello to your mom for me.
Yeah, and have something to eat. And there are a lot of Star people here tonight because the guy who did my cover, Pat Oliphant, is from the Star.
Oh, Pat?
Yeah.
Oh, is
So
he here?
He's coming. He's very shy, but he's supposed to be coming. And I invited as many Star people as I could find. Well, it's my Bush columns and some stories from covering the first President Bush when I was still a reporter, and then an introduction where I sum up everything I know about them from like 3 decades. So that took a little while.
What I read is pretty good.
Thank you. So, right, well, we should have lunch in the bureau. Okay. I'm so glad you got my message.
I did. I couldn't tell you.
We needed some babes here.
Need some babes.
Now, have you seen Oliphant?
No, is he here?
Oh my God, he better be.
Well, he'll come weaseling in a bit.
You think?
I just want to smell what you're wearing.
It's Jam Malone. Very
lovely, darling.
nice British, you know. Flower garden.
Oh, yeah.
Scent. So.
DC Water and Sewer.
I did a spokesperson. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so glad I called you at home then.
Yes, because I live in the office now.
Yeah.
But it's a great fun to structure it. They have no internal structure. So
Oh.
that's the fun part. But I almost pushed it.
And the shit hit the fan.
So if anything goes wrong here, I can call you.
You can call. I don't know if I'll help you. I don't know how long I'll be there. Yeah.
Well, come down and we'll have lunch. Okay.
Congratulations.
Eat and drink.
Very good.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Thank you. I'm trying. I'm working it.
And are you in love?
No, but I'm meeting a lot of new people because usually I never leave my office.
Right,
So
yeah.
now at least I'm forced out there. There's a nice dentist from San Francisco who expressed interest in my San Francisco meeting. Tony, how do you guys know each other?
George Magazine.
Oh, yeah. I'll be back.
Josh, Hey, Maureen.
Not that bad.
Hi. I'll be right back. I want to introduce Diana to my brother. sitting right next to it. Michael.
We love ketchup.
Diana, this is my brother Michael. It was Diana's book you were reading right before you went under.
Diana McClellan
yes,
from the Ear.
The naughty book. Yes, you were reading.
Yeah.
Oh, she told me about how you
Yeah.
were reading before you went down there.
Well, I told her, and then I told a friend halfway through it, I said, this is the most loathsome and disgusting book I've ever read. Maureen says, well, then give it back. I said, I haven't finished it yet.
But it was about Hollywood lesbians in the 20s and 30s.
But also it had a lot more juice, right? It had some
According to the
heavy juice.
book, the presumption
Oh, hi,
was
thanks.
a female
How are
movie
you?
star in
Good
the
to see you.
30s was a lesbian unless she proved otherwise.
Fabulous.
But I want you to tell Diana what happened when you went under the knife. Hey. Hey.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming.
Talk to your mother.
Oh. Hi, how are you?
My
You
wife's
came.
Mona.
Hi, how are you? It's nice to meet you.
This is really very nice.
This is my.
I didn't bring my book, so you're going to have to sign it if I can ever get you into the office.
If I'm mic'd up on C-SPAN, and if they're still listening, this is my doctor who,
Who helped you through?
yes, who diagnosed me as being fatoutsed on TV.
Are you done with
TV?
all the stuff?
No, we're on TV now.
I know that, but I mean, you've been on
I
every
live
show.
on TV now.
You've
I
been
just
on-
live.
I know
It's like the Truman Show. Just never get off.
But it's slowing down now.
Oh yeah. No, very, very. Oh yeah. Very, very soon I'm gonna slide off TV. Yeah, I do.
I love this.
You look beautiful.
Everyone's invaded your house.
I know. Can you
It's
believe it?
amazing.
I know. Thank you.
So when you signed my book, I brought my
Of
own.
course.
I can't believe how much your family loves the Bushes. I never knew that.
I know. Can you
So
believe it?
basically, you feel like a traitor.
Oh, my mom says I'm the black sheep of the family.
And your sister and your niece and everybody?
I have one cousin here who's a Democrat.
Wow. Very strange.
I know.
Especially for like Washington, D.C. natives.
So we need to find yoga class.
Now, I still haven't done any whenever I come here.
I know.
Okay, I'll find one and get it for you.
The need to have some zen, you know.
That was a lovely, and the San Francisco piece about you was wonderful.
I know. That was nice, wasn't it?
She called you 4 or 5 times to keep chasing you down, and you answered.
I know. Well, you know, there's an old Irish saying, you may as well be hung for a sheep as a lamb. I mean, once you're in, you're in. So.
My favorite line, and you probably use it a lot, I just heard it on NPR one morning, is when you say, you know, I never used to do this thing before I'd be on the radio, and now that I'm doing it, you know why I never did it. That's a wonderful disingenuous line. And of course,
But, you know, the scariest thing, but then you hear, like, the music from Meet the Press or something. It's no.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Well, I know it is, but it sounds good on the other end. I mean,
And Letterman, that was terrifying.
I never saw that.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. I thought I was going to faint. When I sat down, David Letterman goes, are you okay? Like he saw my face. He goes, are you okay? That's what he was saying when the audience was clapping.
Are you in the same room with him?
And I said, no, I'm not okay. And he goes, okay, let's just sit down. Then he tried to calm me down by telling me about going fly fishing with Brokaw, like off air, you know. He was trying to calm me down, saying he bought a place in Montana because Brokaw had one there. And so then he was saying, well, you know, I went fishing with Tom Brokaw. That was the small talk that was supposed to calm me down.
I mean, it always worked with me to calm you down, too.
Yeah, exactly. I asked him if he used that, you know, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock casting way he did to teach me, but I don't know. I don't know if Letterman's such a fisherman. He just went once.
I don't think he's probably not in Brokaw's.
No.
Brokaw's very good at it.
I know. Very good.
How you doing?
Brokaw's on a, what's it called? Last, you know, magical mystery tour. Yeah. So, all right. Well, we're gonna have a, you know, martini, and I'll sign your books.
Were you?
Yeah.
Can I say
Definitely.
thank you for inviting me, Lanny
Oh,
Davis?
hi. How are you? It's
You got
nice
my
to
message.
see you.
I was thinking.
I know. I was trying to invite all Old Star people and all Montgomery County people.
Well, thank you.
I know. Here you are. Oh my gosh. Everyone's asking for you.
Got a drink.
Hey. How are you? I'm so happy to see you. Diana McClellan is here.
Oh, really?
C-SPAN is here. And Sherwood left for Europe, but I've tracked down many other star people, okay? And many of them are out here looking for you.
I was so entranced in the 70s by the Gang of Four, and you were just mocking them all the time. And you did one cartoon where they've been overthrown and they're in jail.
Stay here, have a drink.
And they're looking out through the cell bars, and there's this angry mob with signs like, "Gang of Four, you in a heap of trouble now, boy." And one of them says, "I think the revolution has taken an unexpected turn." So I loved it, and she got it for me from you, but now I have to explain to people who the Gang of Four is.
What it's all about.
But you have to come back in, because I have all your cartoons here.
How are you?
This is my brother, Michael.
Your brother?
Yeah.
I like the one where you had Clinton eating crow and saying it tastes just like chicken. Remember that? After he gives in on most favored nation.
Well, the other one I have that you autographed for me was Teddy walking past the graveyard, and here's this tiny Jimmy Carter following him, trying to keep up. I said, God, this is sure scary, isn't it, Ted? Ted, wait for me. Don't walk so fast. Teddy's ignoring him. And I laughed so hard at that.
Hi, Maureen.
I know, you're brilliant.
I saw your whole family. They're wonderful.
Did you see them out here? Did you see Dana?
Yes, I did. I saw everyone.
Well, I was hoping you guys could foxtrot or something for C-SPAN.
That later. Yeah.
Did you see Monsignor Duffy?
Yes, I saw Monsignor Duffy. I felt like I was in the Irish.
Monsignor
Except
Duffy.
there were people in there.
Monsignor Duffy came and said, "Where's Chris?"
I know, it's right.
You're on camera.
Chris, when
It's
you
like The Exorcist. Always have one priest in the room somewhere. Unexplained priest.
don't have a dog.
I want you guys just to come look at what we have up for a minute.
Former ambassador to North Korea, to Korea.
Yes.
Oh, I got the other guy.
Hi. Mark is here. He wants
Chris
a
Buckley was on.
consultation.
What's his name?
Everything has
I had
gone
Chris Buckley
downhill.
on.
Oh, stop. You can't possibly find. I'm good. You look gorgeous.
You look gorgeous too. Congratulations.
Thank you for coming.
The only people who like brought books for you to sign, because my aunt will be very upset if I come back without
No, I just didn't want my friends to feel like they had to. But get a drink and I'll be back. I just want to show Pat something.
Maureen, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm glad you asked my daughter to go too.
Oh, really?
It's a great
Thank you
party.
for coming.
Very festive.
Everybody.
Hi to C-SPAN. The president's coming any minute.
I can't get off TV.
Bush is coming himself for his party.
From each according to Hi. How are you?
I'm Maureen. I guess a few people showed up.
Tell him I don't want it. Oh no.
I might. You might.
How are you?
Yeah.
So, is it a good turnout?
Yeah, it seems like fun, doesn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
a lot of objections at the Post about no valet parking. I don't know.
I know. I asked Phil about that, but we're on a times budget. I just want to show Oliphant. Look. Here's your thing, which you should sign for me, that you did for my tennis column. Remember, it's on a Hawk and Dove menu. And then we have all these, and we have all of those up there, and all of these down here. Get a drink, Mrs. Raven. And look, we have the one you did with the skinnier arms, which my assistant framed for me. Yeah, and we've got the Cobra.
She has a mic.
I know. I see it's like miking the coach
I
in the
told
dugout. You
him.
never.
Author.
You came.
Of course I did.
Jacket. Jacket. What is it? What is a book without a jacket?
Okay,
Maureen.
Yeah, wait a second. This is my sister. She really wanted to meet you.
I really want to meet you because
used to work at the Washington Star.
I am your biggest fan. When you were the Star, you were the first page I turned to every night. And
My friends don't feel that.
Well, I just wondered. So before
Yeah, I'm sure Putnam will kill me when they see this on C-SPAN, but...
your cover.
Hi! How are you? You came.
How are you?
Good.
Congratulations.
Thank you for
I
coming.
saw you on all your little shows. You were great. You were great. I didn't realize that you had this 3-hour hike.
How are you? You look
Hi,
beautiful.
nice to see you. You look wonderful.
Oh, I'm glad you guys are here. All right, I'm trying to introduce my sister to Oliphant, but I'll come back and talk, okay?
We do.
Where is Martin?
I don't know where Martin is, but Joe Hassett's here with Gabriel Byrne's invitation.
Oh, I know.
Judy's calling around. There's no movement.
Well, it's nice to meet the people that I read about in Maureen's columns.
Oh.
Yeah, they're trying to be very well behaved.
By the way, nice column today. Why is not given co-authorship of it?
Yesterday. Yes, Michael's my movie advisor. He's a huge expert on old westerns. So if you ever have a movie question, he's your man.
I will remember that.
Yes. Michael was actually a page for Prescott Bush. Yeah, so he knows where it all started. Prescott Bush. Tell her the story about your friend.
I want to hear this.
Yeah, tell her the story about your friend to the mail guy who held up the envelope.
We're working in the Senate post office. That's how I got through college. And Meade Emery, a good friend of mine, was pitching mail next to me. And he'd get a letter, and it's addressed to the Honorable Senator Prescott Bush. And he'd hold it up like this, and he'd say, Prescott Bush. Prescott Bush. Somehow from the name alone, you know the man isn't driving a bus for decent transit.
My brother was a page for Prescott Bush.
Really?
Before he became a lawyer.
Stories to tell.
Yeah.
That's a great story.
I worked in the Senate post office for 5 years when I was in college. And we deliver mail to all the offices in the Senate office building. You were told, you were instructed by people senior to you, if you go into Senator John Kennedy's office and he happens to be there, do not talk to him. Do not even look at him. Don't say it's a nice day, Senator. Keep your head down. Avert your eyes. Maybe you could tug your forelock if he looked in your direction, but otherwise, if you said anything, nice day, isn't it, Senator? Oh, the look. The servant is talking. On the other hand, Vice President Richard Nixon was one of the nicest people I ever met.
So I put out all my deco stuff for you, and Diana McClellan told me I needed to redecorate. That's just too hard. That's not deco, but I have some cool deco stuff
I think that really goes with any period.
Hey, how are you doing?
She's doing fine. I'm introducing her to everybody that comes by. So
everyone says we look just alike.
Absolutely, people have said that.
There's one lady we want to meet because we watches her every evening.
Who?
That lady.
Judy Woodruff?
Right here. Judy. Yes.
Oh, that's the lady. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Over there.
My mom wants to meet you. She watches you every night. This is Judy Woodruff.
Nice to meet you.
This is my mom.
What a treat.
Judy Woodward.
Nice to meet you. I was just asking Frank if Maureen loved movies as much when she was growing up as we know that she does.
We all love movies.
And he
Everyone.
talked about how you guys would stay up late on summer nights.
Oh, yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning,
yes.
Channel 9.
They still do it. They still do it. I'm Ellen Dowd. I'm Kevin Dowd's wife.
Nice to see you.
Kevin still watches, and then they talk about it the next day. They're still up all night long watching. I go to bed.
The first column I read in the
This
newspaper.
is Steve Smith. He was my boss at Time. Steve Smith.
We used to talk on the phone at about midnight, about once a week. Remember when Maureen was at Time? We had a lot of nice chats. She was nothing but trouble.
I made her wear a red jacket so she'd be TV ready.
She looks great.
I know. She does, doesn't she?
This is Peggy Dowd right here. Get Peggy Dowd on TV. This is the famous Dowd. All right. This is where all the brains come from, right here.
That's right.
We're gonna find John Barber and take your picture with Tim. We're gonna find John Barber and take your picture with Tim and Jennifer. To have a picture with Tim. All right, we're gonna find a photographer eventually. Okay. So, see, now I can't get off TV. I'm in the Truman Show now. They follow me everywhere. Alessandra Staley said,
It's doing great,
"You're a
right?
monster." She goes, "Get off TV. You've turned into a TV monster."
You do. The book. You gotta stay on it.
I can't get above those Swiftbug guys.
That's tough.
I know.
You did great.
I should give up.
Really good. Ben Bradley.
No, wait a minute.
Greatest editor in the history of newspapers. Huh? Say hello to C-SPAN, will you?
Hey, C-SPAN.
Show them those show them those famous.
Take him to the gun show, Tim. That's how it is. The gun.
The guns. That's right.
How are you, Tim?
What's going on?
Trying to figure it out.
Okay, get a drink, but let me take some jackets. Take it off, baby. C-SPAN's here. C-SPAN Party Channel is here.
My top that I'm wearing.
I know, I want to see it. Let's have it. Come on, take this off. It's too hot in here.
No, I can't.
We have to turn that down a little.
Okay.
Okay.
I love that. Come with me for a second.
Charlie, you came.
Attention, please.
Everybody, we want to welcome you tonight. We're not going to talk very long because so many people are here wanting to talk to each other and to Maureen. But we're here to celebrate the publication of Bushworld, yay, which is a bestseller, yay! And Maureen's incredible book tour, which for a person who's shy about going on television, has been an amazing media triumph from sea to shining sea. On behalf of all the people from the Times, I just want to say how happy we are that it's been so wonderful because it's everything that Maureen deserves. And we're so glad you're all here today to celebrate it with us. And I want to introduce you to now my co-host, Phil Taubman, who would like to say one more word.
Two more, no.
Two more.
It's just a wonderful occasion, Maureen. I think those of us who have worked alongside Maureen for years in journalism have learned a lot from her about journalism, about the powers of observation, about writing. I know I learned something every week from you, Maureen, about the English language. And I think of you as the great puncturer of hypocrisy in Washington. And I've also learned a lot, and I think all people who know Maureen have learned a lot from her about family. And those of you who have made your way around the house tonight will know that there are a lot of Maureen's family here. She's very close to her family, including her mother, who is here. And I think it's a great tribute to Maureen and the whole Dowd family, how they've hung together all these years. It's just a wonderful model for all of us. So, Maureen, congratulations on the book.
I just wanted to thank Phil and Gail, and I wanted to thank all my colleagues in the Washington Bureau because they are always generous and wonderful when I'm desperate, and I'm always desperate. So thank you, and I just really wanted to have a great night to have a party and say thank you to everyone. So let's party. C-SPAN is leaving now, and now we can really get down to the real party. So thank you. I'm sorry it's so hot. I'm doing the best I can, but all right. Everybody have more drinks and have a good time.
You're here. You're here? Okay. What happens when well, you wouldn't be doing that. I was thinking, you hear from the right. Oh, yeah, the same sense. But what's telling is you hear from the left. Hi. I'm like the greeter here. Sorry, okay?
got you.
No, I can see you.
Right there in front. It's kind of like a margarita, only it's with sugar cane. Maybe have that. Absolutely, whatever you want.
I might have one now.
Knock Elizabeth off.
I'm an old-fashioned rice.
I guess they do with
Great. How's Cecilia treating you? That's a good way to refer to it. Tell her Burger said hello.
Take care.
Maureen Dowd is a columnist for the New York Times.